Hey, real quick, just because I keep forgetting to bring this up. A, everybody seemed old out here. A lot of old people. Like, this is not a young state from what I can tell. And B, everyone wants to drive half a mile an hour faster than the speed limit, but they all refuse to pass you. So, you end up on these roads, and there's like 3 of them. And these people will end up behind you. It's a 55-mile-an-hour road, and they'll end up behind you at 55.5 miles an hour. And they will just run behind you for 30 miles, 40 miles. They don't give a fuck. They will just be right behind you. I have twice pulled off on the side of the road and immediately pulled back on behind somebody. And then they go 5 miles an hour faster. It's the most ridiculous shit I've ever seen in my life. I just had to vent about that because, man, it's been the most frustrating goddamn drive coming across from Eastport to here because everyone's just like that. Literally all of them. It's like everyone wants to drive in a fucking convoy, so they all want to drive one behind each other in case they get trapped in the woods or some shit. I don't know. Frustrating. I could not have planned this better. Look at that. Coming up on the other side. I have nothing to say that could ever do that justice, but that is amazing. Listen, it's freezing, so I'm not going to stay out here for too long at the moment, but yeah, there's this. Look at that moon. A lot darker when I zoom out a little bit, but I mean, look at that amount of light coming off it. I didn't plan to be here on a full moon, but that's incredible. Bodes well for tomorrow. We'll see how it goes. Hey guys, happy Wednesday from Bar Harbor, Maine. This is the beautiful view off the back of my deck. Or balcony, whatever. It's cool, there's a few of these you could see. Everyone's got their little section. I got no one over there. Actually, apparently there's no one over there. I apparently have one of the 3 balconies overlooking this from the 3rd floor. That's cool. Probably explains why this costs so damn much. Which everything in Bar Harbor costs a lot of money. I had some fantastic seafood bisque last night. It was great. It was like just an entire lobster tail in there, but it was also $20 for some soup. Yeah. I got some fish and chips and brought it back with me, and that was another $20. I mean, they were all incredible, but come on. $40 for some soup and some deep fried haddock. But I've got nothing to complain about because look at this. There's something out there. I don't know what it is. That is awesome. I could kayak that, you think? It wouldn't be too bad. Right. I would drown right around these rocks. I don't know if you can tell from here, but like outside it's okay. Let me back up. There's that, those 2 little islands, and that little island, and then that. They seem to make up this little protected cove area. It's not a cove, but there's a reason why this is a harbor. And the water is not that bad right here in terms of choppiness. You can even see though, I don't know what causes, like you can see white capped waves over there. Like as soon as you get out of this harbor, it gets significantly more rougher is the word I'm looking for. It really, when I was driving down, all I could think was how much I didn't want to end up in this water. nice view. And like, if it was warm out, I could make it to that island. I could probably make it to any of these islands, to be honest. That one out there, no way. That one though, I could do that. Which I wonder what's on there. I kind of want to do that, but I've got Acadia to see. So yeah, that's the view out here. I'm sitting down in the corner chair just because it's windy and freezing again. But I am, you can see a little view. All right, so the game plan for today is first I need to go get an Acadia park pass, because you need a park pass. I think that's a thing in all national parks. I don't generally go to national parks, so I don't know. But I remember having to do that in Denali, so I think it probably is. Two, before I forget about it, I am getting fairly disheveled out here. And it's kind of funny how people are treating me different, especially out here where there's a ton of money. But like, I got bags under my eyes, I'm all hairy. Like, people are getting less friendly to me. It's a funny part of the human experience, right? Anyway, so the goal for today is I have to go get that pass, then I need to go to Halls Cove Visitor Center. It seems to be the main visitor center that starts Park Loop Road. It's a 27-mile loop that goes around the entire park. It's apparently, I've got 3 books about national parks and how to visit them, and they all say drive the 27 miles, drive around and just see what there is. So which, okay, I want to hike some of this. I want to, and I want to also see all of it. It's kind of tough, and I may see or inquire about whether I can spend an extra night here. Probably not, because that seems to be impossible with any of these places. It's still apparently very popular. But yeah, if I can get an extra day to actually hike around, it'd be nice, because I think today's going to be spent... Okay, sorry, low battery. I think today's going to be spent driving around and checking out the sites. There's a bunch of little like stop-off points. There's something called Thunder Cove that apparently if I hit it at the right time, and I'm not sure what the right time is, but it can shoot 40-foot waves up, and it sounds like thunder, and I don't know, it's just awesome. Also a place called Otter Cove. It reminded me I need to go find my binoculars, because if there's some otters out here, I want to see them. Yeah, that's about it. I'm gonna head out right now, or probably in like 5 minutes. It's incredible out here. Like, I haven't had a lot to promote the past few days, because I've just been staying in the most random bumblefuck parts of Maine that you shouldn't visit. Don't visit anything north of Holton. Don't visit Holton either. Stay on the coast. Drive up here. Maybe go to Bangor. Also, don't recommend that at all. Just skip that shit. Go right to Bar Harbor. Come right down here to the coast. This is where what you think of when you think of Maine. That's where this is happening. So, here we go. Off to explore the park. We'll see how it goes. I don't know what exactly is going on right now, but I had to come out and take a video of it. This guy just looks like he's just going out to start fishing. But the other guy... Yeah, I'm brushing my teeth. Spitting off the 3rd floor, that's classy. He's just driving in circles, and all of the birds are following him. So I'm assuming he's trawling for something, but he doesn't have, like, you don't see nets hanging off the back or anything. I mean, maybe they're just down below, but this is just a thing that's going on, so I figured I'd show it to you. Catching some more of those lobsters to sell $20 soup. I don't know, it's interesting. It is also interesting the amount of platforms there are. I'm assuming people own them, people use them for things, but... Alright, moving on. Real quick, before I get into anything else, there is a 2-lane road here going in one direction, and I had one of these motherfuckers. It's 25 miles an hour. One of these motherfuckers pulls up behind me at 25.5 miles an hour and doesn't pass. There isn't fucking anything else going on out here. There's 2 lanes. Why don't you pass? People in Maine, why don't you pass? Fucking obnoxious. More importantly than that, though, I'm making my way up the mountains. I'll just take a few of these so you can see the progress. It's, I mean, here's where it opens up and becomes the ocean. Nothing else going on out there except, yeah, whales. Very nice. Alright, I stopped on a little thing on the side of the road. I just want to take this. You can see people walking right there. There's a nice little trail, like a walking trail. Goes right along all this. If I extend my stay tomorrow, which I very well might do, I think I'm gonna have to walk that. It's really beautiful. And it would give me a more relaxed way to see all the coast. That's not even the right word for it, but whatever, it's nice. One thing that's annoying is that the trash cans are covered. I mean, people are still out here. Come on. That's... If you want to keep these places looking nice, you gotta have trash cans. Okay, my car's right up there. I have arrived at Otter Cove. So we're gonna go find Otter Cove. This was at least the parking spot for it. So we're gonna find out where the otters are. Ocean Path. This seems promising. Also, just real quick, I need to point out that I'm not sure I'd be able to do any of this if I was a woman, because I'm peeing all over Acadia State Park right now, and none of the bathrooms are open. So yeah, my male privilege coming in handy right now. Ooh. All right, we got, you can't see that. There's a bird of some kind. Doesn't necessarily look like a seagull. This is beautiful. I feel like I need to stop saying that, but I can't help myself. It really is. Everything's beautiful. Life is beautiful. The optimistic person that I am. All right, let's get down on these rocks. I wonder what that is. Where is it on the camera? There we go. Got a longer sort of face and neck. Maybe a cormorant of some kind. There we go again. Sorry, I'm looking not on my camera. It could be a cormorant of some kind. It wouldn't surprise me. The wind has picked back up now that I'm out here on these rocks. Not as bad as it's been. I mean, yesterday with all that wind, I'm pretty sure that's what blew in the all the cold weather. Check this out. I mean, look how nice that is. I didn't see any otters, but this is a nice little cove. Again, in the summer this has to be incredible, but it also has to be full of people. Funny how that works. All right, I'm gonna take some pictures and continue onwards. Okay, I've just pulled over on the side of the road. I'm about to get to the summit of Cadillac Mountain, I believe. I think it's right up there. As you can see, there's a couple other cars out here. It's on the Park Loop Road, but I had to stop because I wasn't sure which way that was going to face. And driving up this was just incredible. So you can see, I'm gonna walk over a little bit. Jeez, oh man. I am glad I dressed for the cold and the wind. I don't think this is giving the sense of scale any justice here, but I mean, that's crazy. This Cadillac Mountain is the highest peak on the Eastern Seaboard, I believe. It's the highest peak on the Eastern something. So, yeah, here you go. Here's all of Maine. It's yeah. It's funny driving up this road. I just have to not look off the side because it's like, oh hey, you want to drive off the topmost peak in the Eastern Seaboard? Not really. Don't worry, we've got these protective rocks. Yeah, I think that's gonna stop anything. Crazy. All right. Well, on to the summit. I think I'm close, so let's keep it moving. Okay, I've made it to the summit. I'm warming up for just a second before I get out, and mainly I just want to say that this entire drive is triggering my fear of heights. I do not like heights at all, and yeah, the trick is keep your eye on the road. Don't pay attention to the fact that if you mess up a little bit, you're gonna plummet to your death. Yeah, fun. So there's a bunch of people out here. Not a bunch of people, but a decent amount. For a Wednesday morning, I guess other people are doing the same thing as me, which is awesome. I'm gonna go climb on some rocks, so I'll let you know. Okay, so I can go up over there, and I'm going to in a second, but it also looks like I can go up over here. Obviously, it's a fairly popular place because it's the highest point. You gotta come see it. Leave no trace. Okay. Random barrier. Stay on established trails. Does this count? I don't know. I guess as long as I stay on this side of these rocks and ropes, I'm okay. Because it's so much different than the other side of those rocks and ropes. Let's see, what does that say? It's a restoration area. They're restoring the rock vegetation. I don't know. I can respect it though. All right. This is the view. Not very windy up here, which is really surprising. All right, I'm gonna snap a few pictures and then make my way to the top. Okay, this probably won't be exciting, but I'm gonna walk back up a little bit and go up to the top. So we'll see how it goes. I'm just gonna carry the phone. There's a dude on top of the hill just watching me, which is fun. All right, around this side. Go up that in a second. It has to be the summit, but before we go up there, I think this is going to be incredible. Actually, I know it is because I can kind of see it. Cadillac highlights. Yeah. Experiencing Acadia is what I'm doing. Oh, man. Okay, so this is Bar Harbor. I'm going to zoom in a second, but you can see it down there. Wow. Wow. Okay. So that is Bar Harbor right there. You can see it. Those are the islands that I'm looking out onto from my hotel. I think my hotel's probably like right there. That is, it's like Bald Porcupine Island, Long Porcupine Island, something Porcupine Island. Yeah. There you go. All the ships I keep taking pictures of. There's that boat that was just spinning in circles earlier. It looks like he's still doing that. Very cool. Okay, so continuing on. Here we go. I think everyone just left the top, so it should hopefully just gonna be me. I guess it goes around that way, but I'm going this way. Oh man, this is gonna be incredible. I can just tell. All right, technically it goes up a little bit, but I'm gonna stand on these rocks and do a panorama. It's east. You can see the all the water around this island. And Bar Harbor is on an island. It's called Mount Desert Island. And take a causeway to get across. That, I don't know what that is. That's more of Maine. Eastport is down in that direction. That's where I came from. But, alright, let me zoom in and do one more before I fall off these rocks. Some mountains out there. For all I know, that's Mount Cadillac. Who knows? That thing has been pretty prominent through most of my drives. Sun setting as it always seems to be. It's like 12:30. Alright. Well, per usual, I'm gonna take some pictures and then head to somewhere else, but I have to say, the summit of Mount Cadillac gets a huge recommendation from me. It's incredible out here, and there's a bunch of trails. Yeah. This, highly recommended. Okay, I thought I was heading back, but first, We got one more thing to see, and it's the other side of the mountain. All right, 1901, forward-thinking citizens on Mount Desert Island formed the Hancock County Trustees of Public Reservation to acquire land for free public use. All right, these guys made this park. Plaque dedicated on September 6, 2016, during the Park Centennial, honors the trustees' foresight and vision that made Acadia National Park possible. Well, I appreciate their foresight because, hang on, wait for it. I feel like I can see half the state from up here. It's crazy how not windy it is up here, actually. Consider how windy it is down there. Jeez, oh man. Look at this. There's the ocean. That's exactly what I think of when I think of Maine. There's mountains, there's water, there's trees. I know I've said that like 50 times on this trip, but it does not get old for me. Look at those mountains out there. I'm sure I've driven past most of them at this point. Cool stuff. All right. Headed back into Bar Harbor now. I'm going to extend my trip by a day. I've decided that while I was driving around here. I'm going to spend some time walking around Main Street, get some souvenirs and things for family. And, yeah. I need to find a lobster roll or like just some more seafood bisque. To be honest, I could just live off seafood bisque at this point. It's kind of chilly. All the seafood bisque comes with like lobster claws. You can't beat that. So yeah, off to find some of that. Should be good. Huge kudos to the Bar Harbor Inn for giving me 4 gallons of water and 2 Poland Spring water bottles. Cusco style. This place is all the water is getting shut off. It actually is shut off right now for like 6 hours, and yeah, good times. Thank you, Bar Harbor Inn, for making sure I don't die of dehydration. Okay, so I've come to one end of like Main Street. As you can see up there, it just turns into like buildings and things. So I figured it'd be a good time for me to turn around and walk back, give you a little bit of an idea as to what we're dealing with here. I mean, it's a main street, the way that you'd expect any of these, I don't know, just any small town main street to be. It's where there's a bunch of stores and a bunch of restaurants. The problem is, and the reason why I wanted to take this, is that most of them are closed. And yeah, everyone is gonna say, oh, well, you're late in the season's over, blah, blah, blah. And you're not wrong, but at the same time, there's something that just rubs me the wrong way about that. Oh, good. These people are back to being in front of me and walking slower than me. I specifically have been on that side of the road because of that. We're gonna make some moves real quick. I often feel like I'm the only person going anywhere in life because no one else seems to be on their fucking way to anywhere. Gotta cut that part out. Anyway, I don't appreciate how everything is just, it just gives me the feeling of just commercialization. Like, these places only seem to exist. Here's a good one. Here's a good example. You know, these tables and things only exist because of tourists. Not because this place is nice enough to go to all year, which it is. But no. They are here to make money off people visiting, and that's it. And I'm sure it's off of $20 soup and shit like that. And there's something about it that bothers me. I hate to say this, it just feels like you're just whoring your town out to other people. Come on in during a couple months. Give us your money and fuck off. I don't know. That's just my dismal view of how half these places only exist to take your money, not to make the place nicer. Not because they love the place, because they want your tourist money. Ugh. Okay, I could phrase that better, which is just that the town doesn't exist for the locals. It doesn't exist for people from Maine. It exists to take your money if you're visiting. Like, these restaurants, I'm sure it'd be great if you were a local, but you can't go to them because you're not a tourist. Okay, I'm standing here. I've been walking up and down Main Street, and everything's closed because of the water situation until like 4 o'clock at least, so that sucks. I'm starving to death out here. But at least I'm seeing some cool things, and this thing reminded me. You can see up here, it's Bar Harbor, it's where I'm at. But half the sign is in French. And it's interesting to me how a lot of the stuff is because of the Canadian border being not too far away. Run into that, obviously run into places like Calais. Have obviously French names. Problem is everyone in Calais calls it Calais, and it bothers me to no end. Like, I don't know. It's not Calais. Like, it's a fairly famous place in France. I'm down here in the actual harbor. It's pretty nice. Just walking around as my stomach turns in on itself. I don't feel like eating combos for dinner. All I want is some seafood, but goddamn, everything's closed. It's an unfortunate series of events out here. It's my hotel. Very nice. A bunch of birds. What's going on, seagulls? Yeah, nothing. You got something to say? He does have something to say. A lot warmer than it was earlier today, which is nice. I'm all layered up though, so probably has something to do with it. I don't know what to do with myself to kill the next hour and 15 minutes. It sucks. Like, I can't go back into the hotel and just kind of settle in because it's too early for that. And I can't go eat dinner because it's too early for that too, apparently. I don't even want dinner. I just want some food. Hot food. Alright, well, continuing on my travels, we'll see what there is. This is cool, just real quick. Little lobster traps. So yeah, that's pretty awesome. Probably pulling a bunch of lobster with that. Now, if only I could find a place to sell them already cooked. Fuck. Okay, this is pretty cool. Used to be a dirigible landing up here. I have to assume those are the two islands right there. Look at this. There we go with the dirigible. I think it had to have been. I don't know why it won't let me zoom in right now, but okay, there we go. I guess the dirigible tower was right there. It would land. How the hell did you get across? I guess ferry, but man, imagine being able, like, living in a world where we had dirigibles instead of planes and cruise ships. Obviously, there's a reason why that doesn't exist, and it's because they explode, but it'd be pretty damn cool to float up here on a blimp. I mean, come on. How awesome would that be? All right, in terms of awesome things, this is great timing. It's a callback to Bangor, I guess, is where I was at. And it's these cannons. Check this shit out. All right. First of all, here is my hand. I don't have small hands either. The size, okay, just picture a cannonball bigger than that coming out of this. First off, this plaque honors those men and women who have fought in the defense of our country, apparently against the Canadians. 2 surviving Rodman / Dahlgren cannon mounted on nearby Egg Rock in 1898 as part of the Coastal Defense Battery at Frenchman's Bay, Bar Harbor. A battery generally consists of 3 cannons, just in case you're curious. I don't know why it's 3. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know what happened to the 3rd one here. I think it is generally 3 though. But okay. So this is up here facing Frenchman's Bay, presumably to stop the Frenchmen from coming down the bay. And we're gonna do another view from this side. All right, I mean, come on. Tell me that it wouldn't be cool as hell. You got an enemy Canadian boat floating down there and you're just gonna shoot it with these cannons. I mean, come on. I'd probably pay like $1,000 just to be able to shoot something wooden with a cannon from out here. Someone needs to get on that, set that up. I don't need any more axe throwing places. Give me a cannon shooting place. Blow up some wooden platforms or something. It would just be fucking awesome. All right, continuing on my way. Bar Harbor in gazebo. Huh? It's an authentic recreation of a gazebo. That's funny. It's a very nice gazebo. You know where to sit. That's where the construction is taking place here. All right, well, as exciting as all this is, I like Belfast, Maine. Let me just tell you, that's the other thing. There's always another thing. None of the town names up here are particularly unique. I've driven through, I drove through Trenton yesterday. I drove through Peru a little bit ago. It's like all the town names are just other towns or countries or whatever. All right. It's a sign telling me there's a path here. That's nice. A hotel. It's a main area. Dining. Cocktails. Yeah, just fucking kidding. No dining. Go up and eat granola bars. Beef jerky. It's not great. Bar Harbor Inn. That's a nice view. I'm gonna have to get some pictures of that at some point. Walk out on this real quick. See what there is to see. I can guarantee you it's gonna be water and trees and some mountains. It's a change of pace for me. It sucks. I'm gonna need to go somewhere unique, but this is the sort of thing that I enjoy. I'm gonna have to go find some palm trees or something, but it's gonna be too goddamn hot. All right, authorized. Yeah, listen. You better believe I'm only letting authorized personnel after this point. All right. There we are. As I continue to make stupid jokes to myself. If you're wondering what I do for fun while I'm out here by myself, it's make stupid jokes. Yeah, good times. That's beautiful. All right, in order to kill some more time, I'm gonna take some more pictures and then keep on moving. Oh yeah, there's also a wedding going on, which is kind of funny because I keep kind of interrupting it from varying angles. I showed up right in the middle, like their reception in the middle. It was hilarious. I thought it was like a prom. These people getting married are like 12 years old. All right, I'm gonna continue walking back down this path, not down that path, down this path. I'm just gonna keep it rolling in case there's anything cool, or in case I end up in any funny situations with the wedding party again. I did get a very nice day to have a wedding. I mean, I guess it's jeez, even though it's a Wednesday, I'm pretty sure. Like, I can't imagine how expensive that must have been to have this wedding here. It's an incredible area, but to be honest, I'm gonna hire a chaplain. We're gonna go up to the top of Cadillac Mountain, save everybody a couple $1,000s. Another nice view. Yeah, some little steps. I like that. Eh, stuff you've already seen 1,000 times so far. Oh, I did book the room for another night, and by the room I mean the room 2 doors down, because the one that I'm in apparently is specifically requested. So I'm gonna have to move from 501 to 503, but I do have another night here, which is awesome. I am loving this. Interesting. Ooh, check this out. Look how picturesque that is. Sitting on this bench while it's freezing cold. I'm obviously going to go sit on it. Roy Kassendorf. All right, Roy. I like it. Yeah, there's a bird. There's another one. You got crows out here. I haven't seen any ravens, but there are crows. All right, time to take some pictures and continue on per usual. Okay, continuing on. Ooh, okay. First off, you can see the steam coming off of what is probably the hot tub. There's a hot tub. This place is actually presumably half of a spa. Oh shit, look at this boat coming in. All right, give me a second. I gotta take some pictures. Okay, now that I've taken more pictures that I'm gonna have to sort through, there's a fishing boat. It's coming in. Oh, what happened to that dude from earlier? I guess he's gone. He finished trawling or whatever he was doing. Very cool. It looks like I'm coming up on a like a breakwater. So maybe I'm gonna get lucky and actually see something cool out here. We'll see. First off, it's the back of the hotel. That is my room right there. Man, wait, what the fuck? How do I get up there? All right, we might need to do some sleuthing in a little bit. But anyway, that is where I'm at. I honestly had no idea that I was booking one of apparently one of the best rooms that you could get in here. It's just that it's what was available. And it is awesome. So I'm apparently going from the right side of this to the left side tomorrow. I'm sure it'll be a riveting view. Huge change of pace for me. I will say, I feel like I've gotten a lot better over the past couple of years at holding the phone as I walk around. Give myself a little bit of credit. I mean, shit, what? You could have booked these underground rooms? What is this? I bet they're still like fucking $200 a night. You get the sea level view. That's what I'd call it. The sea level suites. There you go. It sounds fancy. Doesn't make it sound like you're on the ground. I mean, they are. It's pretty weird that there are hotel rooms like that. Whatever. I am grateful to be able to stay where I am. Like, I want to go down and hop around these rocks. I'm going to do that. That's where I've just come from. I apparently was not recording when I've just been talking to myself. I thought I was. Out there is Bald Porcupine Island. That is confirmed to be a man-made breakwater. That was apparently not complete. Okay, I'm running out of space, so that's where I came from. Just walking down this trail. I think it's just gonna loop back into Main Street and I'm gonna walk back up that again. Hopefully bringing me out there around one place to open it up. I did want to finish my thought about 1936 and the booze cruises. Apparently, that was a thing where you were allowed to drive or sail your ship 12 miles off the coast and then you were allowed to drink. I was reading a sign about that in Lake Champlain. Apparently that was a thing that was happening in New York and probably others where they were circumventing prohibition. And also prohibition, if you didn't realize, went on for like a decade. That wasn't like a short period of time. So yeah, interesting. I guess the trick was don't get drunk and crash your ship into Bald Porcupine Island and you'd be all right. It's funny how that works. All right, I'll have to go find some food. I just realized that those people are having a wedding and the water is shut off in the entire inn. Better be getting a discount or something for that. I don't know why that just occurred to me, but that's hilarious. Probably not for them, but it is for me. It's my second time walking past this place. Look at this little building. Yummy food here. Man, if this place was open, that is absolutely where I'd be eating. I want some yummy food. I'll tell you, I've got 20 minutes until 4 o'clock. I'm the most impatient person in the world. When there's something I want to just go and do, it absolutely eats away at me that I can't go do it. So right now, the fact that all I want to do is go get some food and I can't, killing me. I don't know what to do. What am I going to do for 20 minutes? I have no idea. The water is still not back on. I don't know. Losing my mind in here. I'm going to go find something else to do. Okay, it's about 5:45 and the water has not come back on. So the restaurants are not open. There was one that seemed to be open for reservation only. I don't know whether they reserved a bunch of water or what. Not sure how that works. How do reservations get around the lack of water situation? I guess if you just drink enough, you don't need water. I don't know what that's like at all, but some other people might. Alright, here's the fried dough and gelato place. I want to hit that up, but I need to eat some food first. I can't do it. The problem is, okay, so everyone keeps telling me to come down to Havana. And it's gonna be fucking Cuban and Mexican food. I ain't come to Maine to eat Cuban food. I don't eat Cuban food. I'm gonna eat Cuban food in fucking Florida. At least in Philly. the opposite of that, which is here. I don't know why that guy's car just made me think that here's a ton of extremely nice houses, now nice cars, which I'm on board with. That screams pragmaticism to me. Alright. This would probably be cold, except I don't have feeling in my right hand anymore, so whatever. Sand Beach Surf, yeah, you want fucking gifts. Here you go, you want to eat something. Good luck. Alright, there seems to be people up ahead. I'm making my way there. And, I have not eaten anything all day. God, I need something. As I walk back, I just need to say, here's my blueberry pie and fried dough with cinnamon sugar. Fuck Bar Harbor. For real. How do you have this much money in one area and you don't fucking invest it in water? Bullshit. Okay, after all of that, this is my dinner. I got some fried dough. I got a slice of blueberry pie. You know why? It's the best thing I've ever eaten. Except potentially that pie. Look at that. Fried dough with cinnamon sugar. Honestly, I don't know when that place is open till. I don't even know what time it is anymore. The daylight changing while I've been out here has screwed me up a lot. Yeah. That's what happens when you're doing laundry. Alright, whatever. Nah. The fried dough was a lot better. I don't know what time it is, but I'm gonna see if I can get some more fried dough. I almost take that back. That was really good.